At 78 years old, country folk icon Emmylou Harris has finally broken her silence about her long-rumored connection with the late John Denver, and her heartfelt words have left fans both emotional and surprised. For decades, Harris has been celebrated for her angelic voice, her trailblazing career, and her collaborations with legends like Graham Parsons, Dolly Parton, and Willie Nelson. Yet, when it came to John Denver, the beloved singer-songwriter behind timeless hits like Take Me Home, Country Roads, and Annie's Song, she rarely spoke publicly, leaving fans to wonder what kind of bond the two might have shared. Now, as she reflects on her remarkable journey in music and life, Harris has chosen to open up, finally giving voice to what Denver meant to her. She revealed that their paths often crossed in the 1970s, when both were at the height of their fame, and she confessed that she always admired his ability to capture universal emotions in songs that felt both personal and timeless. Emmylou admitted that while she and Denver never collaborated as extensively as fans might have wished, their conversations offstage carried a depth and sincerity that stayed with her for decades. She described Denver as a gentle soul, someone who was endlessly curious about people and the world, and who carried a quiet vulnerability beneath his cheerful image. What shocked fans most was Harris's confession that Denver had, at one point, encouraged her to explore a different musical direction, pushing her to embrace the blend of folk and country in ways that helped shape her later career. She admitted that his faith in her artistry gave her confidence at a time when she was still struggling to find her footing after the loss of Graham Parsons. Even more moving was her acknowledgement that she always felt a deep kinship with Denver's music because it echoed the same themes of love, loss, and searching for a sense of home that defined her own songs. Harris admitted that Denver's untimely death in a plane crash in 1997 left her shaken, not just as a fellow artist, but as a friend who had always seen in him a rare authenticity. She confessed that she sometimes regrets not having recorded a full album or tour with him, believing that their voices together would have been a gift to fans and a tribute to their shared passion for storytelling through music. Yet, as she spoke at 78, Harris's words were less about regret and more about gratitude. For having known him, for the inspiration he offered, and for the legacy he left behind. She described Denver as one of the few artists who managed to stay true to himself in an industry often dominated by ego and image, and she confessed that his example reminded her, even in her darkest times, of why she chose music in the first place. Fans were deeply moved by her openness, realizing that beneath the graceful exterior of Emmylou Harris is a woman who, like Denver, has lived with both triumph and heartbreak, and who understands the fragility of life. By finally speaking up about John Denver, Harris not only honored his memory, but also gave the world a glimpse into the profound respect and affection that quietly bound two of folk and country's greatest voices. Her words were a poignant reminder that legacies are not only built on records and concerts, but also on the unseen bonds between artists who inspire, support, and love each other in ways the world rarely sees.